say hello, everybody. And I'm Mikael Enlund from Chalmers University, Gothenburg, Sweden. And me, together with my colleague, Kristina Henriksson Briggs, lead the development and implementation of TRACS. And TRACS is an initiative for flexibility, interdisciplinarity, and creativity in engineering education at Chalmers. And is this there? In short, TRACS is a 10 years long initiative for reform education and learning environments at Chalmers. With TRACS, we will create and test a new educational model where education is structured to give students opportunity to develop their interdisciplinary competences, to work together with students and teachers from other disciplines. And this is also to meet students' needs and expectations for a more individualized study path, and also for us to reduce time required to offer new educational content, including new technology and new materials in the curriculum. Typically, if we are going to start a new course, that will take perhaps 1.5 years, actually, from ID to implementation. With TRACS, we can do this in just a couple of months, actually. And it's also about collaborate with industry and society. And and in short, TRACS and TRACS courses do not belong to a specific program, school, or department at Chalmers, and are open for all students from the second year of the bachelor cycle to including PhD level. And we have courses on contemporary, societal, and research and recent research related challenges. So that's what we offer. And we say that each course must belong to a challenge-driven theme, and themes can be updated and replaced every third year. I will come back to the themes. And very important for us is that the courses here include a complete problem-solving chain from idea development, requirements, specifications, with solutions, implementation to evaluation of the results. Students are here trained to discover, develop, build, test, and implement in a collaborative setting. So when it comes to the students, Chalmers is a program university with all disciplines of engineering and architecture. And so the students here, they are admitted to a program, but they take the TRACS courses as electives or maybe as extracurricular activities and include them. If they are electives, they include them in their degree. And that was one part of TRACS. Another part of TRACS is to develop a supportive learning environment, and that's physical and digital. And this environment should, of course, be conducive to active and experiential learning. And TRACS will also be an arena for international cooperation. We will have international cooperation through distributed student teams. We will cooperate with our strategical industry partners. And also we include professional skills in the TRACS concept. And to do that, we have modules for professional skills in which we teach and students learn professional skills such as ethics, gender, sustainability, teamwork, and communication. And just a picture here to show our model. Currently, we have 5 themes. We have emerging technologies from science to innovation. We have sustainable transports, health and sports technology, sustainable cities, and sustainable production. So each course must belong to one of the themes. And then we have, just to give you a number, 5 to 50 students per course. And to do this, we have a framework of umbrella courses. And the umbrella courses are then used to host the specific courses. So the umbrella courses have general aims, general professional learning outcomes, and they are in our study administrative system. And then we can add topic-oriented learning outcomes and contents for the specific course in short notice, a couple of months only. And also this allows for flexibility in structure, time and space, so they are not tied to any specific part of the academic year and so on, the tracks courses. And then the specific course should teach and assess professional as well as the course specific learning outcomes. And just to give you an idea here on the courses we have. First, I just want to show the professional learning outcomes very, very briefly, since we are short of time. It's about formulating engineering problems, master problems with open solution spaces, lead and participate in development of new products, processes and systems, work in multidisciplinary teams, identify cultural differences, identify ethical aspects and work with them, deal with impact of engineering in a global economical and environmental context, and also be able to explain and discuss the solutions, problems, methods, and so on. And then we add the course or project-specific learning outcomes. So we started this initiative in February 2019, and the first course was launched in the summer of 2019. So we kind of implement and development at the same time. Now we have about 20 courses. And just to show you the wide range of courses, I give you 4 examples here. We have structural battery composites, which is really, really closely connected to recent research at Chalmers. Students work in a research project, I would say. And then we have a more science-based course with elements of liberal arts in music engineering. And then we have more socially challenging courses like healthcare in our everyday life and places, and design of sustainable infrastructure and urban transformation. And if this work, I just will give you a short movie here that shows you the spirit of tracks, I would say. So can you see the movie? It's just a short one.
When you work with the artistic side of technology, I think it broadens your visions of what you can do, which I think is very important for an engineer.
We don't examine the students in the way that they are giving the right answers to questions. We examine students because they create new knowledge, so that it becomes new even for us.
We can move forward. So that was about the courses, just very short about the learning environment and learning facilities for active learning that we are developing. It's an interdisciplinary prototyping and testing lab of about 2,000 square meters. And this is, of course, to inspire creativity and knowledge sharing. And in this environment, the students' ideas can be realized and tested almost instantly. It's a large flexible area for exhibition presentations and so on. And we have a project and meeting rooms, workshops, rapid prototyping, computer lab, VR, film, ergonomics lab, and so on. And so this is currently in the process of building, and it will be open in about 1 year. And finally, to conclude, I would say, and I say that the tracks has now been running for about 1 year, and we have about 20 courses, including about 200 students and 50 teachers, representing almost all disciplines at Chalmers, which is really good. And it has gone surprisingly well, I would say. Teachers and students are very satisfied, but we also must keep in mind here that the students choose the courses based on their own interest, and that also teachers suggest the courses themselves and form teaching teams themselves. So it's kind of early adopters that we have right now. But anyway, this is really encouraging. You can see some views here, which also are very, very encouraging. We have an instructor who says that you can let the students take the path that they want, that you didn't even know in the beginning of the course, but the track's flexible format is letting you be very agile. A student view, tracks is creative, flexible, practical, fun, and gives you deep knowledge in a new way. It's all about meeting and sharing different points of view. So I think that was my concluding slide. Thank you very much for listening. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you very much indeed. Annette, you have a question. I'll bring you in.
Yes, thank you very much, Michael. This is really great to hear about, and you are so close to where we are. So, but the corona has somehow also, we are not allowed to get into Sweden, or you are not allowed to get to Denmark.
Your actor visited us a couple of months ago, actually.
Okay. But my question is actually concerning the interdisciplinary part, because, or you call it multidisciplinary. Is that on purpose that you're doing that? Or is it a part of interdisciplinary, and where the students that are working together, they're coming in from different programs?
Yeah.
And what are you doing actually to equal their knowledge base, you can say? What kind of tools, what kind of methods? Because we have learned that this is not easy.
Well, it's not easy, but we have early adopters. Students choose the courses themselves. But to answer the first part of the question here about multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary, I think we have both here. It depends really very much on the course itself. Some courses are truly interdisciplinary. You need to use different discipline actually to finalize the project. To build a structural battery, you need materials, mechanical, computer, chemistry competences to actually to be able to build such a thing. And sometimes you more have different students from different disciplines that work together in a more multidisciplinary setting, that the problem itself perhaps not need all the competences. To do this in practice, we first of all we choose the courses rather carefully, actually, so they should, so to be able to solve the task, to solve the problems, students really need to cooperate. But we also have some tricks, that we have peer learning, for example, that we have students from different disciplines and then they teach each other. So they have seminars presenting their topic and how it fit into the overall problem in the course, for example. And we also have lectures that in particular experienced in treating multidisciplinary problems that come into the courses and discuss with the students how to do this, how to work together. So it's not a simple recipe, but And of course, it will be much more difficult if we should include all our students to do this. We realize that also if we should have all faculty doing this, it will be much more difficult. But we're also building up support courses for faculty in teaching in multidisciplinary settings with specialists from our engineering education research department.
Is it only within engineering? Because now we are at Chalmers, or do they also go across to social science, humanities, art?
We cannot do that actually, but we have architecture as well and economics as well at Chalmers, but it's not outside Chalmers. We are planning to expand also to have it as standalone courses where we can invite students from Gothenburg University is not far away. So, but at this point we have not reached that possibility really. But we have discussed actually, and I think they have had some collaboration in the music engineering course with the university, yes.
Excellent, thank you very much.